Okay, so we're making a quick pit stop at the kitchen. We are on our way to a product photo shoot, and we needed to pick up the product number 1, but then we also, one of the flavors that we're shooting is lavender pear, and I want to experiment with some butterfly pea powder to make it purple because the color is naturally yellow because of the pear, and lavender, when you infuse it, doesn't really translate purple. So we're gonna put some butterfly pea powder in it and just see what happens. Let's see how it goes. So I actually ordered this pea powder from Amazon on Tuesday. It's Wednesday now. I ordered it on Monday and it said it was gonna be here yesterday. And then I got something in the mail saying that it was not gonna come here until Thursday, which doesn't help because the photo shoot is today. So I asked one of my local friend vendors, because I know she uses butterfly pea powder in their lemonade. And so I was over there yesterday and we were just kind of like experimenting with it. I really don't know how much to use. I think a little goes a very long way, but it's 5 gallons, so I don't know. We're just gonna do this and see what happens. The powder is blue until you introduce an acid to it. So most times people will put lemon juice in it and it'll naturally turn purple. Kombucha itself is an acid though, so when we experimented with it yesterday, it just turned purple on its own. Okay, this is more of a paste. So we're gonna add some more water, make it a little more liquid, and then we'll add it in. Look at it, it turned purple right away. That's so cool. So we're just gonna kind of swish this around in here. Okay, I mean, very pretty. Yeah, bud. That'll work. We're gonna set up we're gonna organize.
Like, yes. I mean, that's what Wild Breakfast was. Like, oh, just me, like, so for friends.
Right. Like, and you've done so much with it. Like, just really taking whatever talent you have, like yours is sewing, of course, and photography, and just being able to leverage it when it works for you.
Right. And in whatever capacity.
We just got back from a product photo shoot, which it was just like, it couldn't have gone better. Tia is amazing. She is a stay-at-home mom, but she also runs a photography business and a sewing business. Like, the girl is just a go-getter. She's so amazing. And she reached out and asked if we would want to do a product photo shoot. So yeah, we just got done with that and it was so nice. I was able to bring my 2 littles, and she just like, it's just so nice when people understand, like, just getting together with a fellow stay-at-home mom who also runs a business. It was just so lovely. And from the sneak peeks of the shots, like, it's just gonna look so nice. Like, I haven't gotten branded content done probably since we started like 5 years ago, so this is long overdue and I'm so excited to see the final shots. So yes, that was so fun. And then the rest of the night, so Stu's picking up Lila right now, and then we're going to continue working on the trailer. And so that leads me into like this sort of update, and this is really what I've been wanting to film for like a couple of weeks now. We are in the process of transforming an enclosed 5x7 trailer into a mobile tap truck, and I'll insert like photos here so you can kind of see the vision. We've had this trailer, I had this idea for like 2.5 years. We bought the trailer 2 years ago and it's just been sitting in our backyard. We kind of like, we were like, this year is our year. Let's get it done in time for market season. We'll be able to use it throughout market season and it'll be amazing. So this is another little sprinkle of news, is that kind of, I think it was toward the end of February, we were just kind of like looking at finances and what we were projecting this project to cost. And I happened to stumble upon this grant from a local co-op. It was like a makers, growers, artisans, like basically small business grassroots companies who like promote our local food shed and stuff. I was like, let's let's give it a go. Let's do fill out a little application here. So I did, and then the deadline with which I thought they were going to like notify the winners came and went. It was like 2 weeks after that, and I was like, oh, we must not have gotten it. That's okay. And then like just randomly, like 2 or 3 weeks after the date, I got an email and it was like, congratulations, you are one of the selected recipients of this grant, which was, I mean, just like incredible, so unexpected. And I'm sure there were a lot of other businesses that applied and were worthy of it. So we were just really honored that they chose us, and we ended up, we asked for about $2,600 and we got it. So we've just like, that's been the catalyst for getting this trailer project done. So we've been working really hard on that. It's kind of in 2 phases. So the first phase is just getting it functioning as a mobile cooler. Our commercial kitchen that we rent does have a walk-in cooler, but we are really like maxing it out on space right now. So it will be really nice to have that additional like walk-in cooler space for storing kombucha. But then obviously it will also act as like transportation when we're delivering to accounts. And then we'll be able to serve out of it at markets as well. So it's going to just really elevate our market presence, I guess. So I'm really, really excited about that. So getting it functioning as a cooler is step number 1. And then step number 2 is actually like getting the outside aesthetically branded and ready to go. And that is going to take a little bit longer. So we are reaching out to a couple of like small businesses who do business branding, and just kind of waiting to hear back from them on availability and timelines and all of that, and just like what they can provide, because we do want to brand the trailer as like a totally separate entity other than Manifest Kombucha, because we want it to be like, yes, we'll use it for markets to like serve our product, but we want it to be sort of like a standalone entity as well, so we can use it for things like event rentals and like weddings and other things outside of just serving kombucha. So I think eventually like it'll be sort of like a sister brand of Manifest, just not quite sure what that's gonna look like yet. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna go get something to eat and probably feed the kids as well. Get some dinner going. The kitchen is a mess. I literally just unloaded the entire car. Oh, because we had to drop our car off at the shop too. So I just unloaded like the entire contents of our car. I basically live in our car, and it's just like threw up in our living space. So I should probably clean that up as well. I think that was pretty much everything to update on. If you're not using oil and coarse salt to clean your cast irons, you should start. And then you literally just rinse it out. Like the salt is abrasive and it cleans the cast irons so well without needing to use soap. Sometimes you gotta hit it twice. That's what she said. We're gonna do homemade pizza for dinner tonight. I need to make the dough. Sometimes we do sourdough for the pizza crust, but tonight we're just doing quick rise yeast. You can literally make homemade pizza crust in like 20 minutes. Coffee from earlier. Yuck. Ugh. Okay, so we need to make pizza crust, but before I do that, I went to the thrift store to get glassware for this photo shoot. And I thought I saw these little, like, I don't know if they're ramekins, little dishes, whatever, but like, look at the little flower detail on them. I think they're so pretty and like perfect for spring. I literally feel like you could find this at Anthropologie. Like, this is the type of stuff that you would find at Anthropologie for like $20 a jar. These were 49 cents. You kidding me? And then I also actually wasn't expecting to find this, and funnily enough, I was at Target yesterday morning and I saw another like gallon jar, and I was about to get it because I wanted a second jar for my homebrew SCOBY. But I saw it and it was $17, and I was like, I know glass is expensive, but geez, like, I don't want to spend $17. So then I was at the thrift store and I found this. I think it's like a bread, maybe it's like a flour thing or something. Oh, I still have to take the plastic off. But found this gorgeous jar for $4. Thrift store, you always be thrifting. Always, always, always go to the thrift store before you buy anything new. Giving things new purpose, breathing new life into items. And then I just reused this scrap fabric that I had from making Lila's dress. So now she's got a cute new home. Pizza crust, pizza crust. Focus, 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 don't get distracted. Pizza crust. There we go. Best homemade pizza dough. It is the best. Okay, Lila just got off to school. I have bacon in the oven. I'm making bagel sandwiches, some to eat right now and then some to eat just like for the freezer. So put them in the freezer. And then it's supposed to rain today and I think we need to go for a walk because these kiddos are gonna get stir crazy very, very quickly. So we're gonna take advantage of the nice weather, go for a walk, then we'll come home. And I think I'd like to do some sewing today if it's gonna rain. And then after school, Lila has gymnastics and we're actually going to pick up my mom and she's gonna come with us to that. And then the three of us are gonna go out to dinner and we're gonna swing by. My friend is doing a sip and shop at a local clothing boutique, I guess in the next town over. So we're gonna go see what's going on at that later tonight. The sip and shop is coming up soon. I'm gonna go get Lila from school. We'll go to gymnastics, pick up my mom, and then we'll head to dinner and the sip and shop. This is what I'm wearing. I don't know how to show this, but the outfit. Just a quick side note. So I bought this jacket like 2 winters ago when I was in my rediscovering my sense of fashion era. And I clearly did a terrible job because I got like 5 different coats and this is pretty much the only one I still wear. That's so cool.
They call me the fixer, the vault. Can they hang in there in the top 2?
They look really strong on vaults this year. Just to your tango goal, so the ceiling there is
in their first season in the Big Ten. Skylar Schulte now leads things off. Still can get in to those finals. Connor McLean leading off on floor side. What a comeback for her. Tore her Achilles tendon, trying to make the Olympics move. They've got to make a move here because they go to vault last. Those scores tougher to come by. Got to be big if you're the Tigers.
They're gonna be big though.
Connor bent legs in between that 1.5 to the punch vault. Did a great job keeping her chest.